guys. I'm a dating coach here in Chicago. I'm the introspective dating coach. I've worked with big companies like RSD back in 2008. I'm also one of the top performers in confidence and self mastery in Coach Kyle's school group. And I've been doing this for 6+ years. And this video is how to date hot women, because the hotter the woman, the more insecure you are prone to because of how attractive she is. People are looking at her, people are reaching out. I've had experiences like this with models that are now models in Los Angeles for commercials and things of this nature. And I also want to share how to have loyalty in that and how to secure your relationship once you do start dating hot women. So, without further ado, let's get started with the first point on emotional intelligence, man. This one is super key because the more emotionally reactive you become, the more you ruin the dynamic and the feeling of being and your own company with the woman that you are dating. So that's first and foremost. The more you get jealous, the more you become reactive, the more you get angry, the more you want to control, the more you want to do all these things. It dampens the attraction and the more of the likelihood of her being open to other guys inviting her out to certain things. So I want you to avoid any uh, emotional behavior that is that takes you off your course, man. And I want you to communicate it and set boundaries um, in a proper, in a more organized way, is what I'm saying. And the next thing is loyalty. So let's just get right into the sauce of the video, man. The loyalty aspect. So there are two things that bring up this loyalty aspect. So, for example, if you are qualifying women when you're dating attractive women, let's say you've already overcame all your insecurities and you've allowed yourself to feel worthy of the women that you want to date because it's your life. And you, as let's say you had a relationship with let's say you were your own child, right? And your child was like, hey, can I have this or can I have that? You wouldn't say like, no, you're not deserving or you're ugly. Right? You're not going to say that. And when you don't have those limiting beliefs, it allows you to go for them because it just allows you to. And you're going to realize really fast that women actually don't care about the things that you think that they care. They care more about their own personal things that they particularly value. And there's so many variables that you have no control over. Like maybe she feels more comfortable with a guy that looks like her dad, for example, right? Maybe she likes a party guy. Maybe she likes a stable guy. Maybe she likes a fit guy. Like it really depends. So allowing yourself to go for these types of women, the hot women, will allow you to um, put yourself in those positions where you are dating the most attractive women, or going for the most attractive women in the bars or in the venues or at the gym, wherever you find yourself. And so, in order that loyalty factor, the loyalty factor comes from these two things: knowing what the woman values and actually matching what that is, like not like lying about it, but actually being that thing that she actually desires, and talking to multiple hot women to find that, so it can be fulfilling for you emotionally. And also, if other guys start talking to her, she already matches with you, and that's so hard to find, because the majority of guys are just sleeping around. So you can use that to your advantage. And in that same way, in that same breath, if other guys start hitting her up or other guys start flirting with her, you won't be prone to feeling insecure, because you're the best option. Not just because on a relationship to relationship basis what she values. For example, she might love consistency, or she might love adventure. Like it just really depends on the type of woman that you're dating, especially if you're starting tons of communication with multiple attractive women. Anyway, the second thing is this loyalty is amazing. So, for example, figuring out what she truly values and being able to fulfill that. So, for example, if she has like a big goal that she wants to acquire, and if I'll give you an example, man. Like for example, loyalty, for example, like in the Bible, right? Let's bring that up real quick. Hopefully you guys don't click away, whatever. I study different spiritual texts. However, in this particular case, Jesus did a whole bunch of loving things to the point where the people would melt. Um, they would be so loving and reciprocal because of the way that he is and the way that he gave value to them. So in that same way, if you were to do that to a woman and she values you in that way, that is way more long term on top of the connection. That is a solid relationship, and there won't be any need for you to, feel insecure or feel like you're going to lose your woman to XYZ, as long as you are um, you know making things fun and having her enjoy your company and things like that. So those are like the two things that will take away um, all that emotional like thing that will ruin your relationships. And that's how you start dating really hot women. And that works with like across the board with like super extremely attractive women, man. If you come from the dynamic of like getting to know them and you're flirting and you're teasing and you're making them fun and all these things, man, and you're enjoying their company and it's a match, and then you work your way up to that over delivering, you will be the best option no matter what, because you specifically know what she values, not what the whole market as the entirety values. Everyone is different. If I were to say what's better, a protein shake or a tasty Coca-Cola, depending on who I'm talking to, these have different values. So market and organize yourself and allow yourself to use that edge that you have. Anyway, guys, that's how to start dating hot women and how to keep them. Anyway, hope you guys found this useful. If you want to see live approaches of me applying this in real life, I linked my Instagram down below, and check me out on Premium Expression. That's where I'm at on IG, and you'll see live interactions of me doing them. Anyway, hopefully that was insightful, and see you in the next video. Bye.